I will say now I see her aesthetic, like she looks like she is a shelf in her kitchen.
I actually got up on a scaffolding and helped do all the moldings, the plaster moldings.
I don't believe any of that. Okay, so today we're doing a video that's a little different. We're gonna do a reaction video because I think this might be kind of fun if this is a series you guys enjoy. We are gonna watch Architectural Digest. They do these home tours, and you know, usually it's celebrities walking around trying to act like they're normal, even though everything in their house costs like $1 million. So Liv Tyler showed up. Now, Liv Tyler is an actress. She is the daughter of Steven Tyler. I think her first gig was a Aerosmith music video with Alicia Silverstone. I might be pulling that out of my ass, or remember that from pop-up video back in the day. I remember her most from Lord of the Rings, where she whispers a lot, right?
Yeah.
And then she was like on a horse and then created like, whatever. She was an elf. Anyway, so this is kind of like gay heaven. It's a bit campy. It's a bit messy. She does a tour of her home. So I thought we would just kind of go through and just sort of pick out what strikes me as funny.
Hi, AD. Welcome to my home. Please come in.
First of all, she looks great. I'm just going to start there. Secondly, she is dressed like she's still in Lord of the Rings. And she has this thing that like certain actresses get after a certain age, is where they, like, even my accent has changed living in New York for so long. I picked up like New Yorkisms, but generally speaking, I'm not like British. You know, where Madonna was British or Lindsay Lohan for a small time was Greek. You know, it's like she has this way about her where it's not transatlantic, but it's like, hi, come on in, welcome. You know, like I am, how now, brown cow? I will say my dream is to own a brownstone. That seems like heaven. But then you also realize it seems like a lot of fucking work. But that Lord of the Rings money, she must be good for the rest of her life. I mean, her dad's rich and she's done it. But Lord of the Rings money? I mean, what's the check every year? Like an extra $1 million?
When I bought the house, it was a long time ago now. I was only like 24. Each bedroom was like a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment and needed a big renovation. But I decided that I wanted to take that on.
She does look very good. I don't think celebrities age the same way that they used to, you know?
What do you mean?
I don't know, like the Golden Girls were like how old is Liv Tyler? 40...
No.
8? I'm guessing 48.
47, wow.
Put me in a fucking circus and let me just guess everyone's age. Like, Rue McClanahan of the Golden Girls was 51. And as a kid, she just felt so old. And I'm looking at her, she's 47, she's inching her way to 51. She looks...
Parlor, which the house was built originally in...
Not 51. You know, maybe she's had a brow lift and whatever, Botox and stuff. But like minimal stuff done, she doesn't look crazy.
I decided that I wanted to do a historic renovation. So we kind of gutted it down to the brick. And you could stand in the basement and look all the way up. And actually a row of like 3 brownstones were built all together here, which is really cool. And there was a little hidden secret doorway that connected.
Something's up.
So when they were working on them, the builders could walk between all.
A lot of deep breaths. Something's very wrong.
At the same time. And then they just closed it up and made this little thing.
They just closed it up and made this little thing. It's a little too cloud, like everything looks like a fucking cloud in her apartment, which kind of bothers me. Although people really hate that I do this with my pillows, but whatever. I've never owned a couch until now, so.
Really cool, because this was here and we sort of uncovered it.
I love that she's barefoot. She's walking around her house completely barefoot.
Painted and all covered up, and then we...
What has she done recently?
She was in the HBO's Leftovers show recently, and BBC's Gunpowder and Harlots. Starred in 911 Lone Star briefly in 2020.
So I think she's just like, I did what I needed to do.
Yeah.
Our piano, which the kids play. And this is the greatest room because it goes all the way that way. It's the most formal room, but it's kind of become a playroom now because we have 4 kids. That's why there's a baby piano.
Okay.
To the big piano, and we actually have a lot of toys in here, and sometimes there's a ball pit.
Yeah, there's something about celebrities who have been famous their whole lives who, when they're asked to act normally, they can't.
No.
Like a kitchen
I mean, she doesn't seem crazy. She just
No.
seems like kind of an artsy-fartsy lady.
She was actually in the Captain America new movie.
The one that bombed?
Yeah.
Right.
someone's apartment. So we restored it and put in
Also, I'm not sure that I love the house. You know what I mean? Like, if I had this kind of money, would my house look like, I don't know.
really beautiful pocket doors. Oh, it's not working. These are really beautiful, not working doors. So everything, it looks like everything's always been here, but actually it wasn't. There was nothing here. So
What? You know when you... You know when you like have like your first 2 drinks and you can start to feel it and like you see like it's starting to like, you know when Mario's like hopping on like those things but they only have a few seconds before they fall and you have to hop to the next? That's what conversations feel like. And I'm jet lagged right now, so I get it. Like right now I am Liv Tyler. Like I am a bit like...
all of this stuff is new. I actually got up on a scaffolding and helped do all the moldings, the plaster moldings.
I don't believe any of that. I just don't believe it. I don't believe that Angelina Jolie sang in her Maria Callas movie. I don't think that she did her molding. I don't think that, you know, Mariah Carey cooked her Thanksgiving dinner. I just don't buy it.
The way they did it was so amazing. They did them all by hand and it was really beautiful.
They did them all by hand.
She did or they did. Make a choice,
who
Liv.
was it?
They. She didn't even know their names. And then the people that came in.
A TV room that's so peaceful, even though we're on the corner and we're in the West Village, somehow this room is really quiet and it's a really nice place to work. I have this crazy crystal in here.
Work? What work is she doing? Captain America in 2025?
That I always come and touch for good luck because somebody told me it's really good for creative energy.
Okay, it's becoming a bit unhinged in just the most subtle way. Like I think if I was just like a normal person watching this, I'd be like, oh, she's like a fun lady. But I'm sort of watching this through the gaze of like a comedian's eye, where I'm like, these choices she's making and the words aren't connecting.
Of strange, random things. This came from a movie, Plunkett and McLean, a very long time ago. I collect typewriters. I have a few of them around.
What? Typewriters?
You think she's ever written on?
No. No.
There's an amazing tree back here, which has just all these amazing kind of wonky branches. It's actually a magnolia tree. And
I'm going to be perfectly honest, the tree looks like a tree.
Here it blossoms.
When you do shrooms, doesn't everything sort of look a bit more... I've never done shrooms before. Don't they feel a bit more... I've done shrooms like a microdose. My friend gave it to me to help with anxiety. We were playing X-Men, but nothing happened. Like the walls weren't melting.
All the flowers turn white. And it's
Why did she dress like this? Like her house is all white and fluffy, and then like Elvira came downstairs to give a tour of her house. This is music they use for Red Letter Media, one of my favorite channels on YouTube.
This is our kitchen where we spend a lot of time. I put the kitchen on the ground floor. A lot of people put it up in the parlor rooms and the big rooms, but I liked it down here off the garden, and it's really cozy. And the babies, that my little ones are 3 and 4, Sailor and...
What? And the babies, but my little ones, well, they're 3 and 4. Well, those aren't babies. And what I will say now, I see her aesthetic, like she looks like she is a shelf in her kitchen. So I get it. Doesn't she? I hope there's another room with another table, because I would think rich people like to have dinner parties and stuff. So I'm a bit confused. I'm like, where's the big table?
And they just trash everything.
Okay, behind her is water with cucumber and lemon in it, I think. There's nothing worse than just, it's either water or it's lemonade. If I see someone, do you want some water, and it's full of sliced up lemons, I'm like, get that shit away from me.
They have their cute little kitchen, which is very cute. They have all
cute little kitchen that's very cute.
Things so they can cook. The little mini vacuum, which is both of their favorite toy in the world. We just play in here a lot and have a really nice time all cooking and eating and laughing, and kind of like an open door snacking policy. So this is our backyard, our little garden, which is a really nice thing to have.
This is the dream, is to have a backyard in New York City.
This is that magnolia tree, which is so beautiful.
You spoke about the magnolia tree. It has nothing to do with the house. It was there 150 years ago.
These are amazing.
She's still barefoot. She's completely barefoot. She's
Ivy
outside.
didn't used to be here. Over the...
Look at her.
There's construction going on everywhere, and airplanes. I'm like a dinosaur.
What was that?
Still have a
I think we're
landline.
starting to lose her.
I'm really happy about my landline, actually.
Just having her landline phone.
Most people don't have it anymore, but I'm never letting it go. This is Neil, my sweet 16-year-old doggy who
16? The dog can drive, have its quinceañera, do a sweet 16 on MTV. Do dogs live to 16? Also, there's just a naked woman behind her. She either put the aging dog next to a naked woman or the dead dog next to a naked woman.
This is all my cookbooks. I collect so many weird things. Old cookie jar.
I don't think it's weird. It's an owl. It's nice. It goes with the aesthetic of the house.
It is a telephone that is like a pair of lips.
Oh my God.
They don't make cell phones like that, do they? We built this
I'm sure they could.
sofa so that we can all just lay here. We do this all the time. And then when people come to the door, I do this all the time. And people knock on the window instead of ringing the doorbell, which is really funny. This is our laundry room.
I'm gonna be honest, the laundry room looks like shit. If I had Lord of the Rings money, you better fucking believe that my laundry room is gonna look like a Four Seasons. I mean, I don't even have a laundry unit, so I don't know what I'm complaining about, but...
Basement is secretly my favorite place in the whole house. This was like out of a horror movie down here. It was like a...
I think it's still in a horror movie. It looks like the kitchen from Roger Rabbit. The very opening scene. Do you know what I'm talking about?
We have a little bedroom and a little bathroom for when family and guests come to stay.
I don't like this tile. It looks like a Tim Burton movie. In this bathroom, doesn't it? Why would you pick red and green? And an overhead light? This still looks like a prison.
One of my favorite places in the house, even though it's in the bedroom.
How many rooms are her favorite places in the house? Because now we're in the prison bathroom in the basement, and it's one of her favorite places in the house.
He has a lot of tiles and interesting
Yeah, but
colors.
those tiles look bad. They look like Halloween Town in Nightmare Before Christmas, doesn't it? This is Halloween, this is Halloween, dun 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 pumpkin song.
So now we're heading upstairs.
To my favorite part of the house.
So here we go upstairs to the bedroom.
I was gonna say, it looked like she is floating up those stairs like a witch.
The children's floor. This actually is where everyone was a baby. Lots of sleepless nights in here, but this wallpaper is really fun. It has a whale with a turtle riding.
Ran up to the wall. It's got a whale. The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
This has more pocket doors. I did put these in a lot of places because I really like them.
Bye.
It's
So she really had to close them all the way.
This is one of my favorite views in the house because it's that magnolia tree that I really love.
Oh, she's obsessed with that tree. I really am envious of this kind of life because it seems like she wakes up and she's like, we'll see what today brings. She seems like she's got a lot of responsibilities. She's got family, she's got kids, she's got a job, she's got to pay bills, but she seems to just be blasé through life. I woke up today and my day was over. You know what I mean? Like, I wake up, I'm in perpetual anxiety of like, fuck, I gotta do this, and I gotta do that, and I gotta do this.
It's got such crazy branches. They're so bizarre. And
Well, how many times are we gonna hear about this tree? I'm gonna be honest, it is a tree.
so this is the master bedroom floor.
700. 700.
And it's the whole floor is just the master on the top. We put in a skylight here. And I went to this place to look at all the glass, and I decided that I wanted to put in this pink tinted glass. I think everybody thought I was crazy. It gives such an amazing warm light when you're in this area. That's me when I was a baby. I look a lot like Lula. This is our master bedroom.
The bed seems
This
kind of
is the
small.
master bathroom. And
I do want a tub like that.
My mom.
You know, just to lay down.
My grandmother.
I don't know who her mom is. I know who her dad is, but I don't know, is her mom famous in any way, shape, or form? She must be something. I mean, if she was with Steven Tyler, she must be in the business somehow, yeah?
Her mom is Babe Buell, a multifaceted figure known for her work as a model singer and her connection to the rock music scene as of the 70s and 80s.
That's the answer we're looking for.
Those are called subway tiles. They're kind of a very classic New York.
We know what a subway tile is.
This was really the first closet I ever had as an adult and as a grown-up, and it was such an exciting thing to be able.
Is she married? Does she have a boyfriend? She has kids. I'm also gonna be honest, I thought it was Liv Tyler for 25 years of my life.
No, she's not currently married.
She's not married. Maybe she's dating someone. I don't know. I mean, I like her life, you know, she's got kind of nailed it.
To build it and
Because
create.
your parents are famous, so.
This wallpaper is really beautiful. This is Degane, which is
She
quite
said it
a...
reminds her of that magnolia tree. I'm gonna throw this computer out the window.
This is the way to my attic, and I thought you might want to come up and see my attic with me.
She's incredibly aggressive in how she moves about the house. When she goes up the stairs, oh god, here we go, Lord of the Rings.
This is my attic. I haven't been up here for a while. It's very hot. But I have so much memorabilia stuff up here. There's like movie posters.
It's a bit Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory when they go in that elevator and it keeps getting smaller and smaller. That's like this whole house.
Bizarre things. My first driver's license ever from California. That's amazing.
Yeah, she was stunning.
The Late Show with David Letterman, August 2nd, 2001. Strangers, that's hilarious.
Ah, The
Trivial
Strangers is a
Pursuit.
scary movie.
Frodo.
Have you seen it?
No.
Okay, I don't like that movie. It's really creepy.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for coming and visiting me in my home. Bye for now.
She said everyone because she didn't remember his Architectural Digest. I remember watching this for the first time because my friend Nick, obviously you know, Nick and Jacob made me watch it. I mean, I kind of sympathize with her a little bit because I'm jet lagged right now, so everything feels slow. I think it's like so subtly camp. But before me and Chris debut this huge project we've been working on, write in the comments other stuff you'd like us to review. Because we're kind of down to just review a bunch of stuff until we can get this thing off the ground. We have something very big planned. So yeah, watch my special on Hulu or Disney+, MatteoLaneComedy.com. I'm going to be in Australia and parts of Europe. There's multiple Europe tours. This is the first one, so please, if you're in another part, stop telling me I hate your city. And yeah, MatteoLaneComedy.com. Share, click, subscribe, and like.